What's going on, guys? Bad Dreams here, back with another video, and I'm pretty excited about this one. Uh, we're gonna go over this new raid monster, um, Deathpool. She just came out, got her to gear 15. I pretty much maxed her out as much as I can. I'm gonna hold off on the third ISO blue for now. I can take it up if I want, but it's not. I don't feel like right now it's necessary. I'm just gonna wait, store up a bit. I got a lucky pull on her, 6 red star. Just waiting for the 6th yellow. But yeah, she's really what we needed in Mystic, and I'm going to show you later how I one-shot the node with her. It's pretty awesome. She's really good. I went ahead and T4'd everything. I think they're all good. All her T4s are good. I'm going to go over just quickly her abilities and some things to keep in mind when you're playing her. Let's start with her passive. So currently, I think this might be bugged. Um, Her passive death comes for all because on enemy death it heals self for 10% of max health and attacks the most injured enemy. Currently, I don't think this is proccing when she gets the kill. If the ally teammates get the kill, that will proc and she'll attack them. I'm not sure if that's how it's intended. I'm guessing it's a bug, considering this is Scopely or Boundless or whatever you want to call them. But yeah. So currently this doesn't self proc, um, but it's pretty amazing. I'm going to show you how I use this in match to kind of use it to your benefit. Maybe sometimes you want to leave some enemies alive for someone else to get the kill, so she can finish them off, essentially making it a free hit. Um, so when this character and a new warrior ally drops below 30% health, apply a death proof. Right now we don't have any other new warriors. We're waiting on Cloak and Dagger. Up to a maximum of 2 to that character. So that's good. And here's the raid clauses, which are pretty interesting. So on spawn, she gains 1 charge up to a maximum of 5, and on spawn, you fill the speed bar for her and all Mystic allies by 10% plus 5% for each Mystic ally. So you're going to be going first, essentially, and this is really good, as speed is probably one of the best mechanics in the game. Dictates everything in combat. And the best part of this is her on enemy death generate 1 ability energy for 2 random Mystic allies. So pairing her up with Mystics obviously is going to give you like infinite energy, and with Thanos it's just going to be, you're going to be ult after ult after ult and get charged faster to the 5 charges. Um, Gain 5% drain for each charge on this character. Mystic allies gain plus 10%. So again, Mystic allies are going to be self-healing now with this, and she's going to be healing a shit ton when she's charged. So making you want to hold on to the charges actually, instead of using them. And gain 20% max health, and new warriors also gain max health. That's good. This ability here, the alt, reap what you sow, this is what you're going to be trying to manage on cooldown between raid nodes. And it's very important because from her passive you're going to gain 1 charge, and this is on a 3-turn cooldown. So with Thanos and her generating ability energy, you're going to have this up almost every turn. It's kind of insane. So let's see what this does. It clears death proof from primary target. Attack primary target for 500% damage. Apply 2 bleed for 2 turns, then gain 1 charge. So this is going to be your charge, your battery. When she gets 5 charges and you use this again, it's going to attack for attack primary target for 20,000% piercing instead. Clear charge. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. This attack is actually probably one of the most powerful alts I've seen in the game. You can delete Doom with this. You can delete anybody. Nobody survives this. It's essentially a guaranteed kill. So you really want to hold on to it. You want to just use it at 5 charges, and it carries between raid nodes, so you can save it. You just want to save this to kill the tankiest of characters. I was one-shotting She-Hulk, Doom, anybody. So That's that. Dance Macabre, her special. This is her heal mechanic. Transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target. Attack primary target for 300% damage. Attack all adjacent targets for turns 270% damage. And it steals 10% health from primary and adjacent targets and redistributes them to her and all Mystic allies. This stealing 10% makes you want to just save it to use it on the beefiest enemies, so you can maximize the 10% health. It's actually really good. So if you see, like, well, Doom probably has, I think, had the highest health pool in the game. I'm not sure. I think it's up there. So using this on him, stealing 10% health from him, or Thanos, or just anybody beefy, will kill you for quite a bit. And it spreads all negative effects from the primary target to all the other targets, but it won't spread stun. Pretty standard. You're going to use this every other turn. Her basic is basically a cleanse. It clears all negative effects, and if your negative effect is removed, it heals herself for 5% per negative effect. So she has a lot of healing, a lot of self-sustain. It's actually pretty nuts. You kind of want her to have negative effects, I guess, to cleanse them and heal. And attacks primary and adjacent targets for 300% damage and clears death proof. You flip stealth and speed up on primary and adjacent targets, and if the enemy is a minion, attack the enemy for 600% damage instead. So she's pretty good against minions, I guess, as well. So clearly, looking at her kit, you really want high red stars on her. It's all percentage-based stats and damage, so yeah, I think 5, 6 is what you want to be shooting for. And we're gonna get into the raid now in Mystic, and I'm gonna show you her full potential. All right, so fortunately, I have these last 2 nodes in Mystic available, so I got a chance to shoot this. I'm going to show you here how we set up for the boss node with Deathpool, because her charges carry over, so that's really nice. I'm going to go with Thanos, Maw, Surfer, Doom, and Deathpool. I like Adam Warlock, but I just couldn't find the spot for him. I don't think I need him. And I know people are saying, oh, I can't wait to not use Thanos anymore, and Thanos is going to be replaced, but I honestly think Thanos is going to stay. Just generating this much energy is kind of insane. So we have... Alright, hold on. I'm going to show you something. I already have 5 charges banked up from the node before this, and you're going to see what I'm going to do to She-Hulk here. So we're just going to... Not even going to waste the ult on him. Just going to give her defense down. Watch this. Boom! Nuked. Nuked. Wow. Yeah. Pretty fun character. Fair and balanced, huh? Yeah. So, if you had 4 charges at the start there, you would have 5. So, essentially, this whole match, you're going to be working to get 4 charges back. So, you might want to hold off on overkilling, just to not avoid clearing this before getting 4 charges. So, from here on out, every chance you get, you're going to want to use her ult to gain a charge. You need a minimum of 4, because the next raid node, you'll get an extra one on spawn. So this is pretty much standard. Yeah, just heal block, ability block the heal blockers. So here we have her ult available. Now we just used it, and you see how with Thanos and her generating ability energy, you get it back so fast. It's actually pretty nuts. Here I'm just gonna ult with Doom, try to wipe out people so I can proc her bonus attack. I'm really just going for vision because I want to get Maw's passive proc. So there she goes. See that? She had offense down there, but I think she would have killed him if not. essentially you can do some pretty cool combos chaining off her passive. It's actually, see, look at that. Wow. But she still has the offense down. Might want to get rid of it. Alright, now it'll be cleared. So now we're at 2 charges. So this is kind of the last wave. You want to be careful. Kind of try to draw it out. Draw it out as much as you can. Get at least 2 more charges in so that you can have 5 going into the boss node, and then you can one-shot easily whoever you want to one-shot. So there we go. That's going to be the third alt here. Now she has 3 charges, right? Just try to draw it out. Don't use specials, alts, just basic attack. There you go. I know sometimes it could be tough, especially with all the Doom bots now spawning, so they all get turns and they do a lot of damage. But that's how basically this node is super easy with Deathpool. This is all just a setup for the boss node. I should be able to get one more charge here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's 4. You can go ahead and finish it because the next node you're going to get an extra charge on spawn. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just end that here. I'll show you straight up right now how I deal with the boss node. Alright, here we are. Finally, we can show off Deathpool here on the Doom boss. I was debating whether to use Adam Warlock or not, but I think ultimately I just want to have Doom because you could just keep chaining alts off of him and it becomes quite insane. Now I know some people play this differently, but actually shout out to Murph, man. He kind of in Baby Yoda, my alliance, he actually opened up my eyes to a different approach to how you should play this boss node, especially before Deathpool came out. I was always going for attacking, prioritizing different tunes, and instead of playing the control game. So most people here would probably ability block uh, Squirrel Girl, but I think it's correct to go for Electro. She deals she can inflict offense down uh, on the whole team, and her damage is pretty nuts. I know I can one-shot here. I know you can one-shot Doom here, and most people will one-shot Doom, but I just go for Squirrel Girl, take her out of the game. Because I know Doom's going to die before he ults regardless, if you know the way the turn meter works and how to manipulate his. It doesn't really matter. He can he's not going to ult before you, and he's not going to kill you before you kill him. So I just prefer to get rid of Squirrel Girl or cleanse. I'll let him take his turn so that he has a reset on the turn meter. But you want to play the control game. So tunes that can manipulate damage, affect your damage, affect your speed, that can give defense ups or barriers, and all those are the ones I'm saving ability blocks on. So in this fight, it's mainly going to be, I'm going to control Electro, Vulture. He's a problematic one because of his turn meter rewind, and Invisible Woman, and then obviously the last wave, another Squirrel Girl. But by that time you have it completely locked down. See, he's dead, and wow. And Electro's still ability block. She's not gonna do anything. So here we're gonna ability block Invisible Woman. Our problematic tunes here are Invisible Woman and Vulture. So we want to get rid of them. Let's finish off Electro first. Look at how fast Deathpool's ult keeps getting back every time with Thanos as both of them as batteries. So yeah, I know people were saying let's get, we're not going to use Thanos anymore, but I think no, I think he stays. Honestly, I think he should stay. It's just he's still good. So yeah, I just want to finish off Vulture. I want to try to kill him before he gets his all off. Probably not going to be able to. But yeah, look at the time that we still have left with 9 remaining. Before this used to be a struggle, man, to one-shot it. I know Murph one-shotted it, literally down to the wire, but I think now it's much easier. I couldn't one-shot it without leaving two, 3 tunes left. Now it's super easy. Look at that. Every one of those attacks keeps proccing. It's just nuts. So now here we want to focus down Invisible Woman. Squirrel Girl's problematic as well. Doom should have his ult up soon. I think I made a mistake there. I should have went for Squirrel Girl ability blocker, but it works out. I decided to slow instead because I messed up there. To try to delay her cleanse, but that could have come back to bite me in the ass. This is like a little dangerous here. They're a little low. I want to try to heal. So here's the heal. Look at that. That's quite a bit actually. It may not look like much, but considering their health pools, it's a lot. So I'm just going for Squirrel Girl here because they all have so many debuffs. Yeah. This should proc Deathpool, right? This will proc Deathpool again. I mean, if I have the 6th Red Star there, I think she kills those guys. And I just auto it from here on. So yeah, here it is, guys. The one shot on Mystic. Insane. This character is nuts. Honestly, I'm gonna go out and say it. You should probably promo her to 6 Red Star if you can. Yeah, this is financial advice. Um, she's nuts. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, leave a comment below. Message me. Let me know your thoughts. If you have a different strategy, I'd like to hear about it. Running this node, this is my first time doing it, so I might refine it. Might change up, but for now, it's looking pretty good. Yep. I'll catch you up on the next one, guys. Peace.